Hello there everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and today is another video, makeup collection appreciation. This is going to be current favorites from pretty much every category. I don't usually share this many makeup favorites in my monthly favorites. It's usually just a couple of items and then I share some other stuff in my life. But this is going to be fully dedicated to makeup I'm loving right now, and it's pretty much all stuff I already own. Some of it is like super shop my stash stuff, like stuff I haven't used in at least a year. Some of it I haven't used in a couple of months, stuff I just can't put down. A couple things are new-ish to me. I've had them for a little bit, but still I consider them new to the market. So yeah, I'm just sharing with you all the things I'm loving right now. And yeah, let's start with eyeshadow. The thing I've been most excited about right now are eyeshadow and bronzer. Let's start with the eyeshadows. So let's start with this palette in particular, the Tarte Tarteist Pro Remix. This palette, I don't think I used. I feel like I used it one time. I bought this vault, so let me just show it to you. This thing right here that came with a couple of palettes in it, and this was one of them, and I was really excited to get it, and I never used it. It was really nice, and then I put it back in the box, and I never touched it. And I pulled it out the other day because like I said, I've been loving shopping my stash. It's crazy because something I bought, like a couple of these things here are new, but in my life, if I've had it for like 3 or 4 months, I still think it's new. But if I bought something today, like next week, something's going to come in to replace it. Not necessarily that I would buy it and replace it, but like stuff that's new is new for like a second, and then it's like old news, you know? But yeah, this palette did not, what was I saying that for? This palette doesn't get enough love. I love it now, and I've been loving shopping my stash and just using the things I have and appreciating them, of course. So that's where makeup appreciation really came from, because I've been loving my collection lately. Let me swatch a few of these. And when I say I've been loving eyeshadow, the one thing in particular that I've been loving, of course I'm not wearing it today, but one eyeshadow at a time, and that's really where I fell in love with this palette, because I've been wearing one shadow. So like I'll grab this really great copper one, this like weird one here that has like a, I don't know what color that is. That one right there, this green one's not the best in the palette. This has 2 big duds in it, and one of them is the green and one of them is this purple. Everything else is amazing. But I've been getting one shade, like this one here called Mic Drop. All over the lid, all in the crease and everything, like a full shimmer eye. And I've just been crazy about it. I think it looks awesome. I haven't dirtied any of my brushes because I've seriously just been getting it on my ring finger, patting it all over the lid, up into the crease, and then wiping off the excess on a little cloth, and then just pulling the eyeshadow up like this and like blending it with my fingertip. I used to do my eye makeup like this all the time before I had brushes, and I've been enjoying it so much lately. And yeah, I've been using this palette like crazy, and I'm not wearing it today. I am going to mention the palette I'm wearing today, but it's not this one. But yeah, if you have this, rediscover it. I think sometimes all shimmer palettes like this, there are 2 mattes here, but all shimmer palettes like this are definitely a misunderstood product, because I think people are really afraid to wear shimmers all over their eye. There seems to be this like formula for eye makeup, and someone who does it all the time and it drives me nuts, although it always looks pretty, is Emily Noel. I love her, you know I love her, we all love her, she's our collective best friend, but she has the exact same formula for all of her eye makeup. It's always a crease, a shimmer, and then a dark spot out here, and that's kind of it. It always looks good, but I want something different from her, you know? Anyway, there seems to be that kind of formula that people think that's how you have to do your eye makeup. After a certain age, you can't wear shimmer, you have to do shimmer only on the lid, never in the crease, never on the lower lash line, and it's such a like BS to me. But this palette I don't think got enough love because there weren't enough mattes, and people think you need mattes to make eyeshadow work, which you really don't. Try experimenting with some of your shimmer eyeshadows. One shadow on the lid in the crease, gently like pull it out like this, experiment with it. It's awesome. Put some shimmer in your crease. I swear you're missing out if you're not doing that. I've been loving this palette, and it's really like brought me back to life as far as eyeshadow goes, because I had gotten so bored with eyeshadow. Not that I didn't like it, but it was just kind of like, I wasn't excited about it. I would get all my base makeup on, and I'd be like, I kind of just want to put mascara on, and that's what I was doing. I wasn't really wearing a lot of eyeshadow. Then I started wearing one at a time. I've been loving it. I pulled this one out just for effect, the Juvia's Place palettes, but I use these a lot for single shadows. And I had this one on the other day in that video where I was sweating my face off. Oh my gosh, the AC got hooked up today, so you no longer have to watch me sweat off my makeup and my face in the videos. So there you go. I'm happy about that. But I was wearing this one in my video called Faso, and someone actually commented that they liked it, and I didn't even list my makeup because I thought it looked awful. But I've been loving Juvia's Place palettes. I use one shadow at a time from these palettes as well. I brought this one just for effect, but I usually just grab one and pick a shadow and I put it on, and it's been so fun to not have like a formula for makeup and just put it on and go, you know what, one shadow is going to work today, and I've been loving it. A couple of singles I want to show you, just I don't know, because I've been loving them. The L'Oreal Infallible Amber Rush. Do you guys remember how crazy YouTube was about Amber Rush back in the day? Anyway, this is how it looked. I had this on yesterday. This one looks very metallic and very foiled. I had built it up, I think, a little too much, because to me it looked a little crepey. This is one of those formulas. I think it's really pretty and super duper easy to work with, but you don't need a lot. Like, I barely put any on here, and it is spread out to be like this really good shade, but I think I built it up too much and it looked a little like, what are you doing with your eye makeup? Yeah, love the shade. Don't go crazy with it, but these are really, really nice, and I always forget about them. And then two Hourglass ones. I actually misspoke in a video that I did the other day called YouTube Made Me Buy It. I was talking about these Hourglass Scattered Lights that Karima McKimmy made me buy it. And this is actually the full-size one that I bought called Smoke, but I thought this was the full size I bought called Ray. This is actually the one I got in the Christmas set. This is the one I showed in that video. But these are so pretty. I've been loving these, particularly on top of this eye primer from Ulta. This is the tinted eye primer in the shade Champagne. This is really, like, this looks like cream eyeshadow. And it goes on like cream eyeshadow. It wears like cream eyeshadow. I have worn it as cream eyeshadow. It wears away. It fades after like just a few hours if you don't put eyeshadow on top of it. But it does look like a cream eyeshadow. So I feel use some shades on top of this that really complement the primer. And I feel like these work so well with this primer. This is something that I really, really loved. And then I didn't use it all that much. I'm going to swatch it right next to it. These are so easy to use as well. They're so expensive though. I would not recommend going out to get them, but if you have them and they're neglected, definitely pull them out. Because dang, they're so pretty. It's the softest, smoothest eyeshadow. Like when you swatch it, it feels like you're not even touching anything. Really, really pretty things here. Really nice as single eyeshadows, one shadow looks. I wear them regularly like that. I had it on in a video the other day and I loved it. It's so sparkly and shimmery, but without looking like, I don't know, and it has no fallout. It's crazy. I love these so much. Where's my little cotton thing? I misplaced it. I had a little thing what I was doing, wiping off my swatches. It's okay. We'll get another one. Moving on. So those are all the eyeshadows. Let me mention what I have on today. This is the Makeup Geek in the Nude eyeshadow palette. This is something I don't think I can live without. Like, top 5 palettes I own of all time. I love this. Makeup Geek just has fantastic shadows in general. I reach for this all the time. I usually have it right there. I am wearing it again today. It's so easy to use. They don't make the palette like this anymore in this like pre-made thing, but they do sell all of these shades still singly, so you can kind of make your own. The 3 that I'm wearing today are In the Spotlight. Hold on. How does it go? In the Spotlight, Rapunzel, and Tanlines. Is that these ones? These are the 3 I'm wearing today anyway. Sometimes the back is like backwards, you know? But I think that's how it goes. Rapunzel, Tanlines, In the Spotlight. In the Spotlight, oh my gosh, this shade on its own is crazy. It's so pretty. That's the one I have on my lids today. It's really pretty up close. Really pretty once the light hits it. One of their best shades. I love it. I'm glad they kept it around. Yeah, Makeup Geek in general is just amazing, but this palette I reach for all the time, and I've been loving it lately. On the days I'm not wearing one eyeshadow, this is what I'm doing. They still have all these shades. Check out some Makeup Geek if you haven't. Give them some love, because Makeup Geek is, I don't know if they're underrated, but not enough people talk about them. I noticed the only people that talk about them, no hate, I promise, are people that get all the PR. I don't know why. Anyway. Another thing I've been loving is bronzer. I've been loving single eyeshadow and bronzer, and that's, oh my gosh, I've been loving it. And oddly enough, the Fenty cream bronzer in the shade Macchiato, I did clean this. It looks brand new. It was like all smeared out here. I like, whose is this? It looks so new. This is awesome now. I didn't like this for a long time because it faded so quickly on me. Like within a couple of hours, it was completely gone. And I kept using it. I don't know what happened because I didn't change any other steps, but it started working. All of a sudden, it wears all day. I don't know why that is. But this is a really beautiful bronzer. I put it on with a sponge. I used this morning. A damp sponge. After I put on the makeup, I use the same sponge. I get it and I just kind of like pull it like this. Press it, get some more, press it all over your face. It blends so easy. My preferred method is with the sponge. With this one, I think it's so pretty. It lasts on me all day now. I don't know what changed, but it works now, and I love it. It's a wonderful bronzer. I'm really glad I bought it, and I'm glad I kept it, because I thought I was going to return it. I have to clean this little bad boy. The Tarte Breezy Cream Bronzer in the shade Seychelles. This is one I fell in love with in one use. I'm wearing this one today. There's an eyelash in it. Okay. Oh, well, I can't get it out, but you can see it. There's an eyelash in there. This is the mini they have. This is $18. I thought I was going to run out of this so quickly. I did buy the full size, and I'm still using the mini. Same thing like Fenty. This one is so creamy. Blends super easy. I do use the sponge with this one, too. Just kind of push it up in the cheekbones here, all over the forehead, dab on the nose. I absolutely love this. Works like charm, blends really easily, lasts all day. I use this with the brush as well, and it goes on just as fine. Blends super easy. I love this. I loved it in one use. One of the best, if not the best cream bronze I've ever used, ever. It's fantastic. I think with either of these, you can't really go wrong. They're both awesome, except this one faded on me for a long time, so I don't know what that's about. Just thought I'd say it. A couple of, oh, this bronzer, it was in my lap. The Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer. So those ones I do wear on my face. I don't enjoy putting creams all over my neck. I just feel like it's going to get on my clothes or something. Although this could get on my clothes too, but I don't notice it. Park Avenue Princess from Tarte. This is really old. This is an old packaging. This bronzer comes back into my life like once a year. I fall crazy in love with it, and then I put it away to use something else, and then I don't pull it out for like another year. I love this bronzer so much. So I put this bronzer, I get the brush like this, put it all on like this part of my face, and then all down my neck and like down here, just to kind of make everything look the same. I love this. It's really, really hard in the pan. It doesn't kick up any dust whatsoever when you put your brush in it, but it picks up really nicely on a brush. It's such a weird formula, kind of like their Amazonian clay blushes, how they're really hard in the pan and they do not swatch well, but the brush picks them up really well. It's like a, I don't know, it has a little bit of an orange tint to it. It also has some shimmer, like some sheen. I won't say shimmer, I'll say sheen. I love this so much. I can't believe I ever put it away because it's just, it's so good. I can't stop reaching for it lately. Something I've been loving, well, I love having this back in my life, my Tarte CC Under Eye Corrector. I just love this so much. It really is wonderful at correcting all the darkness here in the inner corners. It's worn away a little bit now. I was poking at my eye earlier and I looked at it and I was like, I should touch up, and then I didn't. Anyway, I love this. Glad it's back in my life. It's my all-time favorite. And then for base products, I have not been loving wearing foundation, which is weird because the last couple months I was all about mixing foundations and wearing 2 foundations at a time. And now I don't even wear it at all. Now I'm totally into concealers. I started doing it because I wanted to really use up my concealers. I have a bunch of open ones and I want to use them all up. So I started just using them all up, and only using concealer is really making that easy. The L'Oreal Pro Glow, this feels empty. Like this morning I really struggled to get any out. I love this concealer so much. I'm going to really miss this when it's empty. I won't repurchase because I am only purchasing cruelty-free makeup now. So I won't repurchase this, but it was awesome while it lasted. And I feel like I could get some more out of there. It's a super liquidy, thin, glowy highlighter. Concealer, it doesn't really dry down to like matte or satin. It really stays wet looking on your face. I absolutely love this, and I love it this time of year because it feels really, really light. And I find it fades gracefully. It doesn't just like disappear on your face. Like it's still perfectly fine hanging around on my face right now. But if you're wearing a face mask all day, it's not going to wear off all immediately and then like it's going to look all crazy. Because yes, I know we have to wear face masks now. I wear one all day at work. I still put on a full face of makeup. I can't do it. I have to. And then Wet n Wild Photo Focus. This is one that I've purchased many times over the last couple of years. It's a wonderful concealer. I love everything about it, except the applicator. You pull it out, it's a little doe foot, and it has like the tiniest microscopic little drop of concealer. I have to dip in here, I want to say like 5 to 10 times to put concealer on all the spots I want. But I love this one. It's a nice consistency. It doesn't settle into any of my lines. Blends nicely. They have a, no, I was going to say an okay shade range. It's not that good of a shade range. It's really cheap. I really like it. Do I have one more of these? I feel like I do. Or is this the backup one? We'll repurchase once it's over because I don't consider Wet n Wild cruelty free. This is one I'm going to miss when it's over, but it's really awesome and I'm loving it right now. What else? Blushes. So blushes that I'm loving. So because I'm loving bronzer so much, I haven't been loving blush that much. I honestly keep forgetting to put it on by the end of the day. So the two I've been reaching for are really like neutral shades. They both look almost identical. This is the one I'm wearing today. This is the Balm, called Balm Beach. This is one of my favorite blushes. It's like this color. I mean, what color is that? It's like the lightest rose or nude, warm nude. I don't know how to describe this, but it looks kind of like my skin tone. It's just to give me a little something, so I feel like I put blush on. I like this all the time though. I wear this whenever I don't know what to use. Same with this Benefit Dandelion. This is one of my all-time favorite blushes. I've had it forever, for years. It's never gonna run out. It has the best smell ever. Oh my gosh, it's so unique to this product. I love it. A really light baby pink. It looks like a baby pink, but on my cheeks I feel like it looks more like the Balm Beach. Really like my skin tone, but a little rosy. I love this one a lot. It came with a wonderful brush as well. So I've been loving those two because I've been loving bronzer so much. Not really so much with the blush. I don't know. And there's only two highlights. There's only two. Well, there's one more. The other Milani, like the split pan one. I should have brought that out and I forgot. Anyway. This one is a Milani Dulce. Oh no, I don't know what it's called. It's 110. It's the baked highlighter. Big old container. This is the one I'm wearing today. I absolutely love this. It's so beautiful. It's also really pretty as an inner corner highlighter. I did swatch this in a video the other day. Yesterday? I don't know. And I love it. It's so pretty. Super nice, light glow. You can build it up to be like super beamy. But this can go like light or crazy, and I love it. This is such a good formula. I don't like Milani's packaging though. It's so cheap looking to me. It's so like, I don't know. And then some people love it. I don't know. To me, it looks cheap. Anyway, the other highlighter I can't put down is Wet n Wild After Sex Glow. This is their Hello Halo blush lighter. This is something I mixed. I just get it like this and dip back and forth, and it creates like the best, most beautiful golden pinky beam of plastic. I don't know why it looks like foiled over on my cheeks, and I don't usually like that kind of highlight, but for some reason this one goes there and I love it. I love it so much. Someone left me a comment the other day, actually yesterday, and said that they noticed this isn't called After Sex Glow anymore. It's called I Met Someone. So I looked on Wet n Wild's website and they did rename it. I'm wondering if they got some like comments about the name, because it's kind of weird to put this name on there. Because the other two aren't named this kind of like sexual thing. So it's kind of weird for Wet n Wild anyway, but they renamed it. So it's called I Met Someone now, in case you were looking at this one or interested in it. It has like a really light pink, which is supposed to be kind of a blush. For me, it's definitely a highlight. And then like this gold that's like a white gold with like some, I cannot describe color to save my life. Look it up on the website if you want an appropriate description. But this one is my favorite of the three as far as highlighters go. I love it. I just realized I forgot to mention one eyeshadow. This is one of the most neglected things I've ever bought. This is from Fenty Beauty. It's one of these Snap Shadows little palettes. I bought two of them. The other one was awful. 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 The eyeshadows, oh god. Anyway, this one I kept because it's all shimmer, and I've been loving this as one shadow looks. I did have the green on my inner corner the other day as like a little pop, and I really like it. The shimmers, this one is all shimmer, and I really enjoyed it a lot as one shadow looks. Oh my god, I just repeated myself. I have nothing really else to say about it. It's really pretty. They're soft. They blend well. They're pigmented. They last all day. And I just want to mention that I really love it. What else is there to make this a 20-minute video? Oh my god. Two things. Let's mention the setting spray. So I love Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I've just really come to love this. I started using the bottle that I had because I just wanted to use it up. and I fell in love with it. And I was like, oh my god, why did I ever forsake you, Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water? I love you. I loved it so much. I started using these 3 minis I have from Christmas. This one is the cedarwood and vetiver scent. I thought it was going to smell like a man's perfume because vetiver has got to be one of the strongest things I've ever smelled. A man's perfume, a man's cologne. It's so light, barely there. The second you spray it, the scent is gone. Anyway, I love this as a pre-makeup spray. But the setting spray I've been loving is NYX Bear With Me. I love this spray, particularly in this bottle. So this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Mist. The spray that's in here is good too, but the sprayer is the best thing I've ever used in my life. I like the size. I like it fits exactly in my hand. And the I don't know if you can see the spray or not. Can you see it? It's so like boom, right there in your face, but there's no drops, no big droplets. It doesn't spit. It's a really nice, even mist, but it's not too fine. You can feel it hitting your face, but it's not going to mess up your makeup or make it too wet. I love this sprayer so much. I've been pouring other stuff into it. Currently, it has the NYX Bear With Me spray, and I absolutely love this stuff so much. I have a few other sprays to use, but this one I really love. You can use it as a prep spray, makeup setting spray, what else? A refreshing spray, a finishing spray, a hydrating spray. It's just a good all-in-one, and I really, really like it. I think it does wonderful things for my makeup as far as lasting power goes and everything like that. I love it. Now that I said that, okay, I know this video is long, but I have to mention something else. Where is it? Where is it really quickly so I can mention it? What did I do with it? Okay, I must find it. I must find it. Okay, I have to mention this. The Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. Have you guys tried this? This is a teeny tiny sample that I'm using, and this is blowing my mind. I'm not a user or believer in like primers, like makeup extending primers like this, pore filling stuff. I use one that I really like from Touch in Sol. But other than that, I think they're just blah. I prefer something radiant, boosting, or hydrating. But this is amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm totally gonna buy this in a full size. So it's called Grip Primer, and I don't think this is like the first of its kind, but this is the first I've tried any grip primer anyway. It's like a clear gel, and you kind of put it in your fingers like this, pat it all over your face. It is kind of hard to move, so I tend to like rub it in pretty quickly. Your makeup will last. I've never, ever, ever tried a primer like this that truly worked, that actually extended the wear of my makeup. Even under a face mask, this, like a noticeable difference. I look in the mirror at the end of the day and I'm like, no way. I cannot believe how good this stuff is, and I'm loving it, even just in this little sample. I had to mention that. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching my Shop My Stash, current favorites, things I'm loving. And yeah. Oh, mascara. Why not? We're already here. Let's just keep going. The Tarte Surfer Curl Mascara. This is one that I'm wearing today. I love this stuff a lot. I probably won't repurchase though, because it does flake on me. I did buy the Lights Camera Lashes. I actually got it today. Really excited to try that one again. I haven't used it for years, and I'm really excited to try it. So when this is up, I will open up that. But I love this on the lower lashes. It doesn't transfer at all on the upper lashes, but for some reason on the lower lashes, it tends to flake a little bit. I don't know why. But anyway, I love this enough to overlook the flaking. Okay, now I'm done. Now I will let you go. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you tomorrow for another makeup appreciation video. Goodbye.